What if feeling stuck isn't a failure, but more of a turning point? See, your soul might be trying to guide you towards something greater. And here's the thing, the signs are already there if you know how to recognize them. See, most people ignore these signs, but once you start understanding them, everything can change. So I want you to think of it in this way. Feeling stuck and disconnected isn't the end of your story. See, it's an invitation to begin something new. So we're going to explore the 5 key reasons behind this feeling and how they can guide you back into alignment. So reason number 1, living out of alignment with your soul's desires. See, you may be following the plan, you got a stable job, a steady routine, you're maintaining your relationships, but deep down, you notice something feels off. See, that feeling of restlessness is your soul's way of saying, this isn't it. For me, this happened when I worked as a project manager in my father's company. See, I'd already transitioned from engineering into psychology, and I thought I was on my path. But while helping build my dad's company, I started to feel like I was betraying myself by staying in an industry that didn't align with my soul. See, on one hand, I felt proud of what I was contributing, but on the other, I felt disconnected from my purpose. So here's a little statistic. See, according to the Oracle and Workplace Intelligence study conducted in 2021, over 70% of people feel stuck in jobs that don't fulfill them. See, it's not just a career problem, it's a soul alignment problem. See, at the time, I saw this restlessness as a problem, but it was actually my soul asking me to step into something greater. And what I didn't realize was that this feeling wasn't about the job itself, it was about how far I drifted away from my true purpose and myself. See, restlessness is a message. It's your soul asking, what lights you up? What feels true to you? So when you lean into these questions, you might just find a whole new world opens up for you, and then you'll begin to shift. All right, so now reason number 2 why you might be feeling stuck and disconnected is that you're ignoring your intuition. So your intuition is always quietly speaking to you through nudges, through gut feelings, and even emotions, or even discomfort. But fear, doubt, overthinking, or external pressures can definitely drown this inner voice out, ultimately leaving you disconnected from your true source of wisdom. Before I transitioned from engineering into psychology, I felt a deep restlessness, but didn't know why. It was only after I started meditating, where I learned how to still my mind and tune into my intuition, that I began to see a clear path forward. See, through meditation, I realized my soul was guiding me toward helping others, and I eventually made the leap into psychology and therapy. So here's a fun fact. Studies show that meditation can increase clarity in decision-making by 50%. So just imagine how much guidance you might already have inside of you, just waiting to be heard. So at the time, I thought meditation was just about stress relief, but it became the tool that ultimately helped me uncover my true purpose. And the clarity I needed didn't come from an outside advice. It ultimately came from trusting my inner guidance through stillness. So your intuition is always there, but you need to create space to hear it. So I recommend starting with 5 minutes of stillness daily and ask your wise mind, not the ego thinking mind, what is my soul trying to tell me? Okay, so now reason number 3, fear and limiting beliefs are holding you back. Thoughts like, what if I fail? It's too late. I'm not good enough. Or am I even making the right choice? Can keep us stuck. See, these fears create resistance, making it harder to take the steps your soul is calling you to take. For many of us, it might be the fear of stepping out of a safe routine. It might be the fear of disappointing others or risking failure after years of effort. See, when I decided to leave engineering, I faced many of these fears. See, I had spent years pursuing this career, earning my degree, working in a stable job, and following the traditional path of success. See, the thought of walking away felt daunting because I just didn't want all that time and effort to feel wasted. And on top of that, I questioned whether leaving engineering was the right or best choice for me. I even considered staying in engineering by pursuing a master's degree in biomedical engineering, hoping and praying it would feel more aligned. But my soul kept nudging me towards something more meaningful. So I eventually trusted that guidance and and stepped into psychology, even though it was scary. So here's the surprising truth. Most limiting beliefs aren't even yours. See, they're inherited from societal expectations or past experiences. See, the fear of failure or not making the right choice is often a reflection of what we've been told, not what we're truly capable of. And so at the time, for me, letting go of that life I had built felt like a huge risk, but I didn't realize it was setting the stage for a life that felt truly aligned with my purpose. See, the fears of making the wrong choice or wasting time and effort was holding me back. But I realized that every experience, no matter how unrelated it seemed, was preparing me for the next chapter. See, my time in engineering, it wasn't wasted. It gave me skills, it gave me discipline and insights that I can carry with me today. So when you feel paralyzed by fear or limiting beliefs, remember this: those fears aren't your truth, they're just stories. Ask yourself, what belief is holding me back? And is it really true? So trust that every step, even the uncertain ones, is a part of your journey to alignment. So now reason number 4 of why you're feeling stuck and disconnected is that you may be overly focusing on external validation. See, this is when you live to meet others' expectations and you disconnect from your own desires. See, this creates a divide between who you are and who you think you should be. See, I stayed in my father's company longer than I wanted to because I didn't want to disappoint him. But every time I prioritized his expectations over my own desires, I felt more disconnected from myself. See, research shows that people who prioritize external validation are more likely to feel burnout and anxiety. And here's the thing, the cost of approval is often your own happiness. So letting go of what others expect from you, yes, it can be scary, but it is the only way to reconnect with your soul. And the truth is, the people who truly care about you will support you when you choose yourself. I know for me, even though my father had a hard time accepting me leaving his company, he eventually came around and started supporting me in my therapy career. So for you, I encourage you to ask yourself, am I living for others or for myself? See, true alignment comes from honoring what your soul wants. Now moving on to reason number 5, why you feel stuck and disconnected. It may be because you're disconnected from your inner wisdom and intuition. See, when you're constantly busy or distracted, you lose touch with your inner wisdom. It's like static on a radio where you just can't hear your soul's voice clearly. See, after I left my father's company, I began to incorporate more energy work, like Reiki and sound healing, into my daily life. See, these practices combined with meditation helped me to reconnect with my inner wisdom and stay aligned, even through financial struggles and uncertainty. Here's the surprising part. Even 5 minutes of mindfulness can reduce mental clutter and increase connection with your higher self. See, these practices didn't just help me find clarity. They gave me the strength to keep moving forward, even in the hardest times. See, the answer I was searching for weren't outside of me. They were within me all along. So I encourage you to reconnect with your inner wisdom by creating daily rituals that nurture stillness and clarity. So I want to emphasize that your soul's voice is always there, waiting to guide you. So know that feeling stuck and disconnected isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of a deeper connection with yourself. Your soul is asking you to realign, listen, and trust. So once you do, everything changes. So if this resonated with you, I encourage you to subscribe for more videos like this, because I'll be sharing more practical tools to help you reconnect with your higher self, or rather your soul, and align with your soul's purpose. So if you would like to hear more, go ahead and watch my video on 7 hidden signs your higher self is trying to guide you. It's the perfect follow-up packed with tools to help you recognize your soul's guidance. So I'll see you there. Bye.